Welcome to Speak Harmony, hosted by Sharon Thompson and Dr. Sharon Reid, bringing news, ideas, and community needs. We learn, we grow, we stay informed together in harmony. Our voices are heard. Speak Harmony, where knowledge meets community.
Where knowledge meets community. Welcome to another episode of Speak Harmony Show, Sister Sharon. This is amazing. Wow, we're doing our thing. So we're here live on YouTube each and every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. And we just want to applaud our sponsor as the best, hands down the best in Atlanta and the surrounding areas, APAP Media. So this episode is brought to you none other than our APAP Media sponsor. Look, they specialize in podcasting, multi-camera recording, video and live streaming services, and you may contact them at info@apapmedia.com. That's info@apapmedia.com. There's a telephone number as well. It's 470-657-1998. There you have it. info@apapmedia.com. It's APAP Media, y'all. Thank you so much, Mr. P and Damien. Shout outs. Love it. They make us sound good, look good, and the rest of it. All right? Big ups. So, Sister Sharon, what's going on? What day is it? What fun thing is there? I mean,
there's some fun things that's happening. But anything did you do over the weekend?
Gosh, it was Easter weekend.
Yes.
It was Resurrection
what was
weekend.
The message?
So, oh my gosh, let me tell you, the message was on point. I mean, it was so good. It started off with, a Good Friday being a great Friday. And on Sunday, really, it culminated. And it really spoke about forgiveness. So that was pretty powerful to me.
Yes, right.
I loved it. How says you? How's it?
What did I do? I spent the time working and being grateful.
Awesome.
working and being, I had a new client, and that was fantastic to work with the new client. So I'm happy about that. So this is, are we ready for it? It's time for Observe the Day. Nice. Now, I know most people talk about the month of, and sometimes I do if I can't find a interesting Observe the Day. It is SAAM, SAM, Day of Action. So what does SAM stand for, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Each year on the first Tuesday in April, Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And it provides a day to focus awareness on sexual violence prevention. And it's nationally recognized in the United States and observed annually as part of the sexual assault awareness. And they provide tools and resources so that people can get to know a little bit more how to recognize what sexual assault is. Interesting enough, I was
Assault Awareness Month.
Interesting,
yes.
So, when I was driving today, I heard on the radio that it was a call-in, and they were talking about, is it right to have the father of a 7-year-old shower with the 7-year-old daughter?
Absolutely not.
And so the woman called in and she said, it's the father, he has 3 children, and I was just wondering, is that normal? Is that right for a 7-year-old girl to be showering with the father? And then, so the commentator said, well, you want to be careful. It's red flags if he says don't tell anybody. So that could be an example. And do you think she should not say anything, or do you think she should say something?
Absolutely say something.
I mean, not to him, to others, because evidently he wants to keep it a secret.
No. say it to others. That has to be an open book. That's not cool.
That's
not no.
that's whether not
Father,
accusing,
brother, whatever,
but whatever.
yeah,
This is what sexual assault awareness is about, and not that he may have done anything,
No.
but it could have been an attempt, and it doesn't look good, or you know. So I
we gotta
thought that was
we gotta
it.
be careful with stuff
like that.
Because if it's a mother, Sharon, with her 7-year-old son too, I take issues with that.
Yeah.
You know, we have
Yeah.
to know where to draw the line. It's even with parents having the same sex, I get it, in the tub together, but then you have the son and the daughter together in the tub. I mean, at some point, it becomes uncomfortable.
And definitely.
So we've got it, we've got to know where
so
to
it's
join
about
the
the
line.
awareness,
Yes, the
right?
awareness,
And
yes.
teaching our children, if it doesn't feel good, it probably isn't
It
good.
isn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
All right. So I got 2 other fun things.
You do? Okay.
It is National Girl Me Too.
Ooh, so I have my coconut water, and that's my me too.
Girl, me too.
We love some coconut water.
We love some coconut water.
we are
I had the
coconuts.
same one and the
Yes.
same brand today.
Yes.
So, what's your girl me too moment? Let us know.
Yes.
And the other fun one is, and I said this to Sharon earlier, right? Sister Sharon T, the Sister Connector, and Dr. Sharon Reid, the Heart Lady. All right. Today is National No Housework Day.
Ooh,
It's time
Lord.
to put down all the cleaning, toss aside the laundry for one day each year on
just
April
say-
7th.
Did you just say one day?
One day. She said every day when I asked
I
her.
thought you were doing something to help out a sister. I was about to say
Hey,
every day.
I
Can
don't
we
even
make
know
it?
how they came up with that.
But who came up with housework?
Who came up with dividing it and saying who's supposed to do what?
Let's
Hey,
leave that one alone.
That's a whole nother
let's-
story.
Yeah, that's an entirely different episode.
All right. Speak Harmony family, we got some special guests. Tell us all about it, Sharon
Oh
T.
my God. Let me tell you, we've got a lineup like none other. So we've got 2 amazing guests lined up. And they're coming long distance. They're not in the studio with us. They're here in spirit. But we're going to kick off with this young lady. I met her a few years ago. I was on a trip to Jamaica, missions trip. And I met her, and we have connected. And she's my little sister / daughter / everything, a sweetheart. Caroney Gregory. She's an educator. She's a career coach. She's a mentor with a super strong passion for development and personal growth. She currently serves as a lecturer and career placement officer at the GC Foster College of Physical Education and Sports in Jamaica. She plays a pivotal role. A role in giving students, where academics and professional success, that's her mantra. And let me tell you, this sister, she not only recruits, because she's been on local TV in Jamaica. Every time I turn around, she's being interviewed because she has done so much for the youth, promoting that, pushing that. And so she also has a background in physical and education and sports. So she spent a whole lot of years educating students. So she holds a master's degree in teacher education, teacher development from the University of the West Indies. She graduated with distinction. So she's no easy feat, right? She's a brilliant, she's a brilliant sister. An achievement that really reflects her commitment and excellence in education. Beyond the classroom, she's known for her impact as a mentor and a career coach. And she has 2 amazing, when I say amazing little ones, her prince and her little princess. So she is, where is she? She's coming in. Okay. So we're bringing her up in a minute, but let me tell you, we've got a lot to unpack where the sister is concerned. She's committed to what she does, building those young minds.
Yeah.
And so I'm really happy that there are people like her that exist in our space.
Yeah. and helping them.
Yes,
Hello
yes. There
there.
she is. Hello. Okay, are you muted? Oh, we can't hear you. Is there an audio?
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
All right, loud and
Hello.
clear.
Good evening.
Okay, how's it going?
I'm
We're,
doing great.
we're
And how are
getting a
you?
little bit of an echo,
Do you have your
Caroney.
phone on?
It sounds like a little bit of an echo coming through.
Let me ensure it's
Okay,
all right. That
sure.
should be better. Is that better?
That's
Yes.
excellent. Thank you.
I got rid of it.
Thank you.
You.
Okay.
So, how's it going? How's it going? I know you just came off of Easter break.
Yes, we
That's a little
returned
delay.
to college today.
Really? So you were
Or timing is
really? So it's back to school today. I thought you had another few days out because yesterday was Easter Monday. So
no. We usually break early. So what we do is we utilize all the time possible throughout even some of the short holiday periods. So for
got you.
Easter, we only got 2 days, which is Good Friday and Easter Monday.
Are you joking?
Oh,
I think I recall getting the whole week out. Right? I've got someone here in the audience who went to school in Jamaica with me. And did you get Easter week? I think so. No, it was just. Oh, you know something? She doesn't remember. I don't know. Maybe
she's
my
been in the
school,
States too long.
You know, I think I did. But anyway, so Sister Caroney, tell us a little bit about what you do as a coach. I mean, an educator. I mean, what does that look like? What does that look like for people who don't know? And GC Foster College.
Correct.
How long has GC Foster College been around? And was that one of the schools that it was donated to Jamaica by the government?
Yes.
I think of. Okay, so tell us a little. Just unpack that a little bit for me.
Okay, so GC Foster College of Physical Education and Sports has been around for over 45 years. This year we celebrate 46 years. So it's somewhat new, been very much impactful because we're still the only sport college of its kind in the English speaking Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
And
Really?
day-to-day basic operation for instance, as a career coach is to basically just continue to lead by purpose, which is not only to focus on my achievement or my specific job description, but really mentoring and impacting lives individually.
Love it. Love it. So, what was your journey? What led you to becoming so involved with GC Foster and just mentoring young minds? What led you to? Because you're a young mind yourself. You're a young person mentoring young people. What led you to that? What inspired you?
Importantly, I'm a graduate. I'm an alumni. I'm a past student of the Foster College of Physical Education and Sport. So my tertiary education started there. But not only that, I'm a past student of Edwin Allen High School. So you know the passion for sport.
Woo! Man, big up to. And for those who know, she represents Clarendon.
I've been hearing that all day, Caroney, all day. She's from Clarendon. I was like, okay.
Look. Big up. So Edwin Allen, you guys do a whole lot. Tell them about what Edwin Allen did this weekend, please. Just unpack that for the folks that are watching and listening.
Okay, so Jamaica hosts annually their basically international or world class ISA championship for boys and girls where high school athletes, male and female, get to participate in different track and field activities. And then at the end of the day, 5 days, you'll have a champion school, male and female category. So Edwin Allen has been reclaimed or redeemed as the female champion for 2026.
Woohoo!
All right.
Big ups to Edwin Allen. Look, my cousin, who was also on CVM from the UAE yesterday, Lennox Christie, he's an Edwin Allen old student. So big ups to the Edwin Allen crew. And I have a bunch of family members that went through there. So, hey.
Dr. Caroney, why is sports education so important? And I'm not sure if we lost her here.
You said why sport education is.
Yes. Why is that so important? And explain, tell the audience what sport education is. Because I think people think it's more about just running track. So unpack that for us, please.
Alright, so that's a fantastic question. So at GT Foster College, our motto is a sound mind in a sound body. I'm also a history lecturer, so what we focus on is to let the students and even the wider society know that the body, the mind, and the soul, they all synchronize and operate together. So in order for you to be successful physically, it's important that the mental aspect and the cognitive aspect is intact. For athletes, we say, okay, they need to balance academic and sports, but we may ask why. Simple. They may need to do a verbal interview. They will need to speak. They'll need to be able to represent themselves well. Not only that, there's always life after sport. So after completing their sporting physical activities, they need to ensure that academically they're able to launch out into entrepreneurship, business in sport, or even managing their own finances. So it is important for them to balance both. And not only that, the opportunities that may exist, they need to be knowledgeable about sport injuries. They themselves need to be knowledgeable about these injuries. So if they're being treated, they're also aware and they can also venture into that field because sport education is a wide range of opportunities and career paths, which is part of what I also do. It is to coach students and athletes to let them know that it is not a tunnel vision, it's not a reservoir, but there are many opportunities for you to excel in various areas in sport and academia. Just
Wow. That gives a good wide
Wow.
answer to that because it seems as though it's sports education. I love the fact that you focus on finances because we hear about so many of the celebrity sports folks. They get the money and the money is squandered, and sometimes we see some of these former sports famous
Athletes,
athletes
yes,
and
yes.
they're working on timeshare
They're gone. They're
blowing
broke.
their money. Yeah, so I think that's good. And then you said talking about learning how to balance the mind, the body, to know the injuries, what to do if you're injured. So
Correct.
yeah, I definitely applaud that.
And be able to, I mean, to advocate for themselves as
Yeah,
well. Because I
yeah.
mean, what she said, you're making for a well-rounded athlete. Because gain, like you said, Sister Sharon, gaining that money, getting all that money. I mean, an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, and you
Yeah.
give them $1 million, two, three, and I'm talking about not only Jamaican currency. We're talking about other currency. We're
Currency,
talking about
yeah.
the U.S. currency. You give them $1 million, give an 18-year-old $1 million. What do they do with it? They don't know what to
They
do.
think about buying
Of course.
stuff instead
Let me
of
see how many
investing. Yeah.
tennis shoes I could get. How many pieces of designer wear can I get, and jewelry and fast cars, and before you know it, they end up
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
it's, you know,
also, team, that's part of what we do at GT Costa College of Physical Education and Sport because some of our courses involves entrepreneurship, marketing, promotion, visibility, sponsorship, how it is that you network and how is it that you represent yourself. Branding, for example, most persons may be familiar with sportwear like Adidas, Nike, Puma, but we also let them know that it's possible to create your own brand and launch out in the field of entrepreneurship. So we educate them on that path. So when they're completed, for example, we take in Company Office of Jamaica, we will allow them to come in certify these individuals, do first aid training. So they are privy to many sporting career opportunities. We have excellent lecturers like Carol Beckford who would take them on different excursions where they get to see so they can become facility managers. And it's not just locally, they are able to launch them internationally the same.
and I know that name very well, Dr. Carol Beckford. I mean, she's one of the best, you know. So
So,
look,
Dr.
what makes
Crow, go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Sharon.
Okay. No, what makes GC Foster so unique though? You said it's the only one in the English Caribbean speaking
Correct.
space.
But
Yes.
not
That is
only
big.
that, I
Yes. Yes.
always educate persons to let them know. Once you come to GC Foster College for physical education and sport, you're going to be exposed to one. world-class facilities, world-class lecturers, and world-class
That's
athletes.
right.
So if this internship, we don't need to go anywhere else. All the opportunities are there for you to get the best practices. Majority of our coaches and lecturers are national representatives, and they would have represented at the highest level. And our principal is no other than Maurice Wilson, who is the technical director for the Jamaican national team. So with that leadership, then we're able to basically represent the best practices in sport and academia in Jamaica.
I
And
love
not
that
just
because,
because
yes.
we had collaboration with other international
Wow.
institutions and different countries. We would have gone to other countries to do training, which I would have
Right.
been part of. And it's important for us to know that we are not just local, we're very much international in our expertise.
You know,
Wonderful.
something that's awesome because all I can hear that is encapsulated in one word: excellence. Excellence. So big
Yeah.
ups to Jamaica with on that. Jamaica's known anyway, as we all know, worldwide for its athletic excellence. So what kind of systems or cultural factors contribute to this success though? You said you're rounded, you give them the best of the best when they walk through those gates, those doors. Is there anything that, I mean, you would say that you could do better? I mean, I know you're top shelf. I know you're top shelf. But are there any, do you foresee any challenges? I mean, as far as students paying or being sponsored, getting scholarships to go to GC Foster? How does that system work?
Okay, as it relates to challenges, we definitely welcome additional scholarship and sponsorship for our students. Recently, we would have lobbied and obtained 5 scholarships from the Ministry of Education, so that's a plus. But I will say there are opportunities. So even though the challenge exists, where many of them are not capitalizing on the opportunities, we're not going to make it all look perfect and beautiful and all gold. I see for me, I need to do more as it relates to outreach and maybe sitting down one on one with some of these students and showing they apply because there are many opportunities out there that they can reach for. But at the same time, we have to create that base, that guidance, that foundation, that support system for them because the opportunities are there. We have the JAMPAT program that basically pays 30% of the students in tuition. So it's for us to get them to apply and educate them. We would have been doing a great job, but I know we can do better at that. And not only that, we can also reach out to corporate companies. And we have been doing good at that so far. So really it's just creating awareness so our students can know that they can apply for the scholarship. And the same government entities are the repeated ones for scholarships. So what I would say is that we would love for other government entities in international affairs to come on board, offer scholarships that persons can apply for, other than just Ministry of Education. We don't have a Ministry of Sports scholarship, so that would be excellent. We have different banking and institutional scholarships. So different entities that can definitely come on board to just continue to impact lives because we have excellent past students out there who are impacting lives. Our Sunshine Girl coach, Sasha J. Henry Wright. She's a past student of GC and
Oh,
she's also a lecturer there. Spencer Darlington is a sports journalist. So if you think about journalism, law, education, officiating, we have O'Shea Nation, who's a FIFA referee, among many others. They are all in these areas excelling. So once these entities come on board and offer scholarships, then I'm sure we can have more expertise in working associations.
So, talking about that, how, as a career coach, because it seems as though there's a lot more in sports and sports education than I realized.
a whole lot,
Sports,
girl.
broadcaster,
Packed a whole lot.
physical therapist, all kinds of things. How do you balance the academics and the athletics so that they become more successful? How do you balance that, teach that to your students?
Okay. All right. So with the balancing, we definitely have team managers. So the team managers of the help with guidance and collaboration of different activities and getting the academic part of it done. Not only that, we have lecturers who will assist in mentorship activities to provide additional support for these lecturers. the environment is very unique. So us as lecturers, we are aware of the uniqueness of the facility and the courses and the structure itself. So what we try to do is to facilitate the students as best as possible, not giving them any unfair advantages. But if they are representing the country outside of the country and we're having classes, we try as best as possible to facilitate them using multiple mediums of collaborating, reaching out to them to ensure that they are on par. Not only that, the fact that we are seasonal because you have integral season. So during that season, you're going to find that activities are happening. So we try to synchronize our courses with what really happened within the sporting world. Um, as it relates to even sporting participation, at the recent ISA Boys and Girls Champs, over 90% of the volunteers are current students of GC Foster College. So you would find that the institutional well-being is very much involved in camps. So hence the reason why we're back on the ground, we're open because we have to get back to business because we have lost some time. So we don't take that much holidays in the academic because we also send them out very early so they can go on to work and travel. So the curriculum and the schedule is synchronized in a particular way, so there's a balance.
And how many years is the education?
Repeat, please.
How many years are they
Right, to complete the degree.
complete?
Right, they're
If
stay
it's
at
a
GC.
degree,
Yes.
if it's a bachelor's degree or bachelor's of science, no of the bachelor's, it's 4 years that they have to
Okay, so it's
complete.
the
If it's
standard
a
4 year. Okay.
postgraduate degree, then it's 2 years, and we
Right.
do have short courses for 8 weeks. If you're already a professional and need an advanced or an additional skill, we do those advanced training or skill development for 8 weeks. So it's a variety of programs. So it depends on what you're interested in.
All
I
right.
like that. I really like that
Yeah.
because when I was in school, I mean, look, I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and go there and date myself, but that's fine. When we were in school, I mean, GC Foster was non-existent. I mean, it was pretty much coming online. And so what we know today from with GC Foster College is that it makes for a more rounded athletic individual because you didn't have all the training, right, Caroney? You didn't have the training like you do now. I mean, there were, and we were limited as far as institutions. I mean, because if you weren't going to it's now UTech, but it used to be CAST or University of the West Indies or Michael Teachers College, or our colleges have expanded. I mean, their reach. That we also have foreigners. I mean, they're individuals because I met a few of them while I was there at a time. Athletes from other islands, other countries that are being trained in Jamaica. That was pretty interesting. So, we could boast that we're the Mecca of the Caribbean, right? We could. I'm just saying, I'm just showing off, but
Canadian gold Olympian who actually trains at GC because remember GC Foster College also has a track club, so we have Sprint Tech track club. So you find that we attract many international athletes to come for the expertise of the skills in track and field, but not only that, they definitely pursue also as well.
Yeah. And Sharon, I heard that they had researchers over there in Jamaica trying to figure out what makes
can you
them
imagine?
so.
Why is it that Jamaican athletes are so fast? What do they eat? What's the deal?
Yeah.
I mean, they're serious about it because they've been questioning this for years. Not only with Usain, it didn't start with Usain, but especially since him, they got real serious about the research. They went to his hometown and they were digging, and all they came up with is like, it's in our DNA, it's in our blood. What I want, you know what I mean?
I know.
Seriously. So, we're wrapping up. We're almost wrapping up, sister. And what kind of legacy would you like to leave? You've made your footprints. How long have you been at the college? I mean, you're alum. You went there and then you went back to where it started.
Yes.
Wow. So I see you as a principal or in charge one day, huh? I'm just speaking things into existence, but I see that.
Okay, let's speak it into business. So I would have spent 4 years there completing bachelor's, and then I went on to the Western region. I taught at From Technical High School for over 5 years. And then I went further to improve my academics. So I did my master's degree at the University of West Indies. And then I went back to GC Foster Community Lecture, and I've been there over 4 years now. So I'm counting.
Love it.
Dr. Caroney, did you have a particular favorite sport or a sport that you play?
Okay, so I love a mix of sports. So I started out loving shooting, which I still do. And then when I was supposed to specialize, I specialized in volleyball and cricket. And I do love basketball as well. So it's a mix. But my favorite would be volleyball if I'm playing. But if I'm to watch, it would definitely be my favorite.
Oh, so do you do anything now? Any sports do you play? Being active now?
Recreationally, I like badminton and just exercise for recreation and health.
There you go. There you
Way to
go.
go. Way to go.
And before we leave, Dr. Caroney, how can parents and the community
No. We are putting it out there.
we putting it
You
out
are.
there?
You are.
Maybe a few
So you as the coach, you are also the doctor.
Okay, thank you.
You're the expert in what you do.
So I was curious on how parents and communities can better support these young athletes.
Okay, parents and community. We have community activities. So we have healthier and career annually, and we encourage corporate companies and external entities to come on board and support the initiative, raise funds, etc. As it relates to parents. Just continue to create awareness. If your child is interested in sport, definitely allow them to be such. Just encourage them to balance both. All right. Campus tour, do educational sessions. I visit schools. I think I've been to almost every school in Jamaica so far. So I attend these the institutions. I create awareness. So for parents, I'm reaching out. Just continue to help to create the awareness about the foster college of physical education and sport or best practices, the career opportunities that exist. And for corporate Jamaican, even external and national institutions, we encourage your support in providing funding if possible for some of these educational pursuits.
All right.
Wow.
Good,
Thank
good,
you.
good.
Thank you, man. You know, that's big stuff because I mean, again, you know, we didn't know, we just didn't understand what the behind the scenes look like.
Yeah.
So in the life of a referee, for example, the life of a coach, you know, we just take it for granted that they're just so skilled at playing soccer or
That's all
you know,
they can
football, as
do.
we say,
Yeah.
but you know, there's so much more to unpack where that is concerned. So
Yeah.
you broke it down to us in
Yeah.
bite sizes. So we really appreciate it. We're going to go on a commercial break. And when we get back, we'll be chatting with Caroney Gregory again from GC Foster School College there in St. Catherine, Jamaica.
All right.
Appreciate love. Welcome back. So we've got activities every week, Sister Sharon. When I tell you, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. And we're going to kind of start with one in particular. This weekend, it's going to be...
Oh, yeah. This weekend
Yes.
we're going to have a financial strategy workshop, right? That I will be hosting. It's
Yes.
Indicator, 4153 Building C, Flat Shoals Parkway, and it's from 12 to 2. So if you're interested about how to start a trust, if you're interested in investing your money or having a career path in the financials, and I will be talking about your relationship with money. So we welcome you to come on out. It is a free event. Again, it's Indicator. And if you want to know more information, feel free to email us at speakharmony1@gmail.com. That's speakharmony1@gmail.com.
Awesome, awesome. And we've got some other activities. We've got the Atlanta Montego Bay Sister Cities Committee, which they're presenting their spring brunch. And that's coming up. So it's going to be on Sunday, April 12th. Okay, that's this Sunday, April 12th, from 1 to 4 p.m. That's Atlanta Montego Bay Sister Cities Committee. And we've got, oh gosh, we've got the Clarendon College.
Clarendon again.
Clarendon. Don't hate, sister. Don't hate. Because, we do what we do. And so we've got Clarendon College, the fundraising gala. We have the meet and greet on that Friday night. I mean, it's going to be on May 8th. That's the meet and greet. But then they have the big gala, and that's the big deal, where everybody gets all dolled up and they show up and show out on the 9th. And that's going to be at the Atlanta Marriott Hotel. That's over there at 2000 Century Boulevard. That's right off the highway, so you can't miss it. It's right, it's that Marriott right off the highway for 285. And then on Sunday, that's the day when everybody get together and they put on their cute stuff again and there's summer wear and mingle. That's going to be at Water's Edge. You'll see the flyers around, but guys, there's a whole lot going on in this ATL every single weekend.
All right, so we'll be posting that
Girlfriend.
information so that you can follow up.
Yes.
It's all about connecting, right?
It is, sister, it is. And let me
And
tell
enjoying
you,
yourself. It's springtime.
might
Come
as
out
well.
and meet people
might as well.
and speak harmony.
But, as we wrap up, Sister Caroney, we just want to say we thank you for your time. We've got another Clarendonian that's lined up, wink, wink. And so, I'm sorry if the haters are out there. Clarendon is just one of those parishes that produces a whole lot of great people.
Oh, my
Let's
goodness.
just say.
You must be from Clarendon.
A part of me is a very integral part, as a matter of fact. My mother was born in the parish of Clarendon, so I rep them every chance. I was born in Kingston, but I'm a Clarendonian. So you talk about Edwin Allen, but there's Clarendon College, and we know that's enough. Huh? Say it again.
My eldest sister went to Clarendon College.
And can I tell you, my cousin, uncle, friend, you name it, a whole bunch of them went to Clarendon College. And then I saw Glenmuir in the news as well. We can't leave out Glenmuir High School, because we've got Glenmuir High School, and they were just in New York for a huge event just a few days ago, this weekend. So, we have to big them up too. Them Clarendon, what are you all eating in Clarendon? Because, seriously, you do, not to mention Veer Technical. Let's do it now. Veer Technical was the school to beat back in the day, right? There was the Merlene Otis, Dr. Inez Turner, you name it, they produced them. So it's something in that water, that food, that soil in Clarendon that produces some of.
You're going to send the researchers out again. Caroney.
That's fine. But
Caroney, can you give the audience a message,
a
takeaway as we get ready to wrap up here?
Yes.
Thank you again so much for joining us.
Okay, no problem. So for me, I believe in purpose and the impact that your purpose definitely has. Because many times we may be purposeful, but we're not impacting lives. So if you're on a journey, destination, it's important that you ensure it's one that's passionate, mix their interests, and you're on a destination for greatness. And each day you try to water that soil and impacting lives, not just yours, because you can be successful if you're not impactful.
Wow.
And ensure that you communicate in your community, in your home. Start in your home. Start motivating others in the community. See how you can impact, and then take it into the workplace, take it into the wider society. You're on a flight. See how it is that you can offer services to the possible. And I always say, being nice can be something good, but while doing so, ensure that you're not leaving yourself behind.
Oh, that is a beautiful message. Well said.
Yes.
Absolutely. Not just purposeful,
Yes.
not just successful,
Yes.
but impactful.
Impactful.
Touch someone else's life. Thank you so much for
Thank you. We've
sharing
been
that
doing
with
that.
us. All right,
I love you,
Caroney.
my
Thank
sister.
you
Thank you. We appreciate love you.
again,
Wow.
Caroney George.
Oh,
Keep on doing what you're doing and
yes.
impacting lives. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thanks for having me. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much. Wow.
I mean,
Wow. Mic drop.
that was a mic drop.
Mic drop.
For real, for real.
Wow.
All
So,
right. So what we got coming up
oh my
next?
God, Sister Sharon, what an evening. Yes. So we've got another Clarendonian. I told you it's a Clarendon
This
night.
must be Clarendon. I should have said, what day is it? Clarendonian Day. All right, Jamaica in the house. Big up.
So we're talking about another gentleman, Alex Givens. He is the founder, the CEO of Jam Tech, JAMTEK Electrical LLC, a leading low voltage and IT network solutions firm based in Macon, Georgia, right here in Georgia. Since launching in 2012, he has scaled the company from a grassroots startup into a regional powerhouse recognized for technical innovation. A proud graduate of Clarendon College in Clarendon, Jamaica. Givens leverages his Caribbean roots and engineering background to drive a culture of excellence, discipline beyond business. He's dedicated to community leadership, serving on multiple boards, and founding the nonprofit Skills Park Inc. to foster local skill building. So I'm just going to give you another snippet because his impact,
Talk about impact.
talk about impact, right, is so profound, Sister Sharon, that October 3rd, by the way, is officially celebrated as Alex Givens Day in Macon.
Wow. I did not know that.
I
Congratulations.
mean, seriously.
Big up, Mr.
Wow.
Alex Givens.
Yes.
Mark that on my calendar.
There you go. And it doesn't help that it's in October. That's my month.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
So let me tell you, he remains a visionary, a force blending high level technical expertise with deep commitment and community development and mentorship. There's a festival, a Pan-African festival coming up. And let me tell you something. This young man is being honored. Jamaica's being celebrated. But look, I'm not going to bore you anymore because I want him to come aboard and tell us about what's about to take place at the end of this month. Mr. Alex Givens.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me, and I really appreciate the introduction. That's a lot more than I expected. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
The Pan African Festival it's being held here in Macon on April 23rd to the 26th, and they do this every year, and they'll pick an African country in recognition to highlight. Um, just a feature while they're doing the festival. And in honor of all the community work that I've done, they've decided to feature Jamaica and honor the work that I've done in Jamaica and really showcase the culture and excellence that Jamaica is really making around the world. This is the impact that we've been able to do. And so I'm super excited to be a part of that and happy that this is happening for us here in Macon.
Share with us some
Yeah.
of the work that you have been doing in Jamaica.
So in Jamaica and here in Macon and throughout the country within itself, we've partnered with quite a few other nonprofits before I decided to start my own nonprofit, which I'll tell you a little about as we continue to talk here. But between the recent storm, Hurricane Melissa, we were able to partner with a lot of the community foundations around the community to get supplies and food and equipment to Jamaica to help them, rebuild and get food and shelter and all those different things. But within the community here locally too, I had the pleasure of working, from a public service standpoint and looking at public safety within the community, helping law enforcement in the city and the community and the homeless, the homeless shelter, and the church organization that go through the community and try and provide food and shelter and other necessary documentation that you need to survive. Just a ton of work, and it's a long list. I really didn't prepare to talk about each one of those, but I
But
think I'm passionate about doing.
Yeah. Well, you're passionate
that's
about being a community leader.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. And you have this nonprofit called Skill Spark.
Right. Right. So Skill Sparks is a recent nonprofit, and we're making some headway. And the reason why I decided to come up with this nonprofit is I've sat back being in the technology space and recognized that a lot of jobs are being, disrupted or eliminated or pushed aside due to the implementation of uh, AI, robotics, and automation. And a lot of people are not aware or not, ready for that disruption that's coming to the job market. And so, what I've decided to do is to put together a program or a system to where we can intercept and we're targeting two sets of two groups. Is the seniors in high school looking to go into college and choose a career path, and one of the reasons why we chose that is because a lot of people are making decisions to become accountants or whichever career path they choose, but they're not realizing that with some of the technological advancements that's out there in the public now, a lot of these careers are not going to be needed, and you're going to spend 4 year in college getting a degree to realize that there's a software program for $100 a month can with a by connecting your bank account to the software, it will reconcile all your transactions and create your balance sheets, your P&L, file your taxes, and make financial advice and predictions for you. And so that eliminates the need for an accountant or a financial advisor just because the software does that. A lot of people are employers themselves are realizing this is cost effective, efficient, and less errors whenever they make this decision. And so that would affect somebody who just graduated, no experience, has an accounting degree, looking for a job, and now they're competing with a software that only costs $100 a month.
wow.
So want
Wow.
to align some on those students to look at career paths that's more aligned with what the future looks like for technology, what what the demand will look like, what skills do you need to be trying to have, what skills are going to be in demand based on the new products, the new services, the new software. How can you be of service and be of value in a job or in the work market? And then you have people that's in the workforce currently that are being displaced that don't know what to do. Now the employer find out that, well, if I arm this one employee with these AI tools that could automatically respond to emails, organize a calendar, book meetings, and do all these things, instead of having five people doing specific tasks, they can use one person that's going to be super efficient with these tools to do all the same tasks. They're saving, and their overhead is now lower, and their profit margins are going up. And it's hard for them not to lean to that direction. But what we are hoping to do is to get to these people in these positions and help them align and train them on how to utilize these tools and make them part of their career. So they're the preferred employee when the employer has to make a decision.
So how did you? I mean, you're a young man, and I'm not trying to say anything about age, but you're young, and so you're young in this business. What are some of the the challenges would you say that to build credibility and trust? What are some of the challenges that you faced in building that credibility? I mean, as a new company launching out there, I mean, so people, because you got out of college, you did your thing, you got your experience, and here it is, you have a company and you're coming to me, an experienced person who's been around for 20, 30 years. And really is exceptionally different between what sets you apart from that person who's been around for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, that company? What makes you, that person that they would select? I know what the answer is, but for the folks that are watching and listening, share that with us, please. Just unpack that.
There's a number of viewpoints I'll take in it, and to answer that question, I'll take the approach from um, me walking into a new client's business or whatever issue they're facing, and trying to convince them that I could solve the issue they have. And usually they call me, they have an issue that I need to solve. And I have to provide a solution, a service, or a product. And then I have to convince them that this is the right or the best solution, or this solution will solve the issue for them. And one of the things for me being here in Middle Georgia too is always 110%. You know, we go the extra mile. But what I've done over the years to make sure I set myself apart from who's been in the market is I'll go to the latest trade shows. I'll call the manufacturers for the product that I'm trying to support or install, and I'll say, hey, I want to be the best at your product. What kind of training do you provide? And they'll tell me. And I'll fly to Texas. I'll go to Colorado. I'll go to New York, and I'll go to their factory and I'll get trained on their equipment. So I know exactly what it does, how it works, how to install it, how to service it, and make sure it's done the way that they designed it for it to be implemented. But not only that, I go for the products that is. I'm always looking in the future, which is why I think I have this vision of what the future looks like in the job market. I also look at what does public safety and what does security look like. And since I'm in the physical security space, I hadn't talked much about what my primary business is. Generally, we're low voltage security, access control, networking, and cybersecurity. But always having to stay ahead of the technological field is what set me apart from some of our competitors that have been around for a long time. Is being innovative and showing the customers what's out there and what they actually need. Sometimes they don't know when they call you.
Yeah. I heard you say that you do some cybersecurity. Can you tell us, can you give us a little tidbit what we should know about cybersecurity? That's a secret. That was a secret.
The cybersecurity within itself is such a broad topic, and so much comes into play when you say cybersecurity. But my background in cybersecurity, I currently have a CCNA certification and a Security Plus certification as well, which is highly regarded, especially in the government space, as one of the most recognized or sought after certification when they're looking to get vendors or contractors to help, protect their network or protect against, foreign cyber attacks. Um, but it comes in so many different forms, all the way down to your home computer, just your staff just clicking on the wrong thing, phishing emails, or ransomware, or it's a long list of things. The best thing to do, they said, the weakest point of every network is the end user. Them clicking OK, accepting an email, open up a document, or one of those things. And so when someone looks to attack someone's network, they're usually targeting a person, not the equipment, not the software, not the first line of defense, which is usually the firewall, but someone there. And so it's awareness is the secret.
Yeah.
You know, being
Wow.
aware of what push emails look like, get familiar with how to check email addresses, check the link, check the proper domain, and be cautious about what links you click on.
Thank you.
Okay, so switching gears just a little bit since we're winding down here. As a minority business owner, how important is representation in the tech and electrical trades, would you say?
I would say it's it has been difficult, and we have definitely overcome a lot of challenges. And again, that goes back to doing 110%, whichever room you walk into. I was able to attain my unrestricted low voltage license at the age of 23, which was not
Wow.
normal. The next person for me was
Con-
65 at the time when I took the test. Um,
Congratulations. Wow, that's big.
thank you.
You're
And so,
welcome.
being able to go in there and represent as a minority and having to prove myself above and beyond, um, having been able to set that foundation and a roadmap and being a role model. I'm also a member of the 100 Black Men of Middle Georgia, and
Woohoo.
I'm very proud to say that I've inspired a lot of young Black youth to show them that what I'm doing is possible and they can do it too.
Yes, and as an immigrant, I mean, I'll be honest. I take offense to that word sometimes. I don't like it, but it's someone who has migrated to this country or migrated any part of the world. you have set the pace for the youth, and I really applaud that because young men who are watching, they have to understand it's not impossible. Mentoring, and I heard you say it because I did some digging on you, my brother. I did a little research, and there's a little bird that works in conjunction with you, in tandem with you, and boy, she thinks so highly of you. I mean, when I tell you, I mean, wow. Just speaking to her alone, it's like I knew who you were. You know what I mean? But Alex Givens Day, honoring Jamaica. This is this Pan African festival, Sister Sharon. You've known about it forever.
Yeah.
They've been around since 1996. They've been doing this 30 years this year, and they chose that one little dot on that map, Jamaica, to represent. You're a big part of that, and so. Yes, I'm going to say it one last time. And so what?
Oh, God.
All the Clarendon
Clarendon.
College, all the Clarendon College students, and I mean the president of the Clarendon College Association here in Georgia and all over. Let me tell you, they're tuning in. They're talking about it because my phone was blowing up before I got here to the studio. Right? I mean, people were calling and saying, "What? Clarendon College?" And I was like, "Yes." So, I mean, you guys really, really show up and show out. I mean, look, I mean, hands down. And so I'm just going to say we look forward to supporting this. Just in a nutshell, tell the folks what they should expect at this event that weekend of April 23rd through the 26th.
Absolutely. There's a luncheon on the Friday, which is they'll have a personal tour around the museum, just showcasing the Tubman Museum and all the artifacts and all the history and Black history that's in here in Middle Georgia and throughout the United States within itself. And then on the Saturday, starting at noon, there'll be performance, live bands. We'll have a Jamaican DJ giving us some culture music. We'll have a booth set up with food and a lot of her Jamaican um, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, all our national representation there. Just showcasing what they've done and how they represent Jamaica, how they actually make Jamaica seem bigger on the map than it really is. So lot of food, a lot of music, a lot of dancing all the way through the night. And then that Saturday night, we're doing a Jamaican after party at Apartment 77. And that party starts at 7 to 10 p.m. Jamaicans usually show up at 10 p.m. So
Yes, you got that right.
That part. That part.
we will be partying like Jamaicans do and just representing ourselves, celebrating ourselves, and just having a good time and just being proud to be African American, being part of Black History celebration.
Yeah.
How
Uh,
can people get tickets, though? I
yeah.
mean, how?
Are they?
So on the website, the Dublin Museum website, and then also on the in one of those medias, you can also go and find tickets. But the Tubman website should be the shortest place you can go to
Yes.
purchase tickets for the big show on Sunday and Saturday. And they'll have a line dance and trail ride show. Huge. They say usually it's about 6,000 people that show up for
Wow.
that. People love to line dance.
Yes, I
So
do.
Yes.
and it's expected to be packed. And so
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Me
So
too.
we are reaching that time, but I would like to ask you. I'm kind of curious. When you were told about being honored, Alex Givens Day, October 3rd, what feelings were you having? What was going through your mind and your
I
heart?
probably have a bit. I cried. I was honored at her company's 10-year anniversary. When my company hit the 10-year mark, um, Miss Morgan, I have to give her a shout out. Definitely, she's been my operations manager. She's been the driving force and bringing behind a lot of the things we do. But she said we're not passing that 10. We're not celebrating what you've done here. And when she did that, the mayor and the rest of the community, the senator and everyone, I got so many recognition. It was unbelievable. I cried, and they have a video somewhere. But hopefully, not out there today.
Wow.
Well, we're going to give you your flowers and
Yes,
applaud
yes,
you
yes, yes,
for
yes,
all the community work that you do. Thank you so much for joining us.
As we were saying, Jamaica, big up.
Big up, big
Enough
up.
Big ups.
Enough
We appreciate-
respect.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well,
we
Speak
thank you.
Harmony
Yes.
family.
We look forward to meeting you and seeing you and
Yes, we will
celebrating
be
with
there,
you.
so
be
we'll
there.
hunt you down.
And you know, Ms. Morgan is going to make sure that we connect. So we'll see you in a few weeks. Yes.
It's time to go
Thank
now.
you. Yes. Thank you so much, though. We appreciate you taking time out to be with us.
Yes, thank
We
you.
really appreciate that and look forward to meeting
And keep up the good work. Keep
Yes.
doing the community.
Yes.
Bring in culture and excellence, not only to Macon, but
you. Yes.
you know, at large.
Yes. Because the youth are watching. You're a youth yourself. I'm just saying, you're a young man, but the younger ones are watching you and saying, he did it, so it's possible.
Yeah, and it's
And I
that
like that.
young age between the 20s and the 30s is
Yes.
where the great things happen, where a lot of the
Yes.
leaders in our community have
Yes.
shined.
Yes.
So continue shining, my brother. Give thanks.
Yes,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you.
son. Well, it's time to go.
it is.
We had a great time on our show.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
And we
did.
hope you, Speak Harmony family, did too. So please feel free to comment, make suggestions, and be kind. We want to say thank you once again to our guests, Caroney Gregory and Alex Givens. And of course, we want to big up APAT Media Group,
yeah.
the Full Service Media, for sponsoring this podcast. So join us next Tuesday right here on YouTube, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as we continue learning from those who inspire us through action and what? Purpose. And I needed to add an impact.
An impact.
I need to add that to it. Until then, family, keep speaking harmony into your life.
Yes, so we ask you to like, subscribe, and share. Keep sharing. That's how we impact our community.
On purpose.
Until next Tuesday, bye-bye.
They talk about health, they talk about care, sharing tips, they got us without a care. Thank you for listening, you're the best. See you next week to keep the best. Together we learn, together we grow. There'll be lesson every hour, we know. See you next week with more stories to tell. More wisdom, more smiles,